morning. Should we start? Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. What is the secret of relationship? Many a times the relationship becomes a burden for us. Many a times the relationship becomes a problem for us. Therefore, today we will try to understand the details regarding relationship. When we are in our mother's womb, for the first time conceived and not yet come out in the world, so our first relationship is with the heart of the mother. You know, the children, when they are to be put to sleep by the mother, what the mothers do, you must have seen, they keep the child in their lap and start a lullaby. And the child goes to sleep. Now what is the reason? Because this is the first sound that anybody hears in his life before birth. Because in the womb, the nearest rhythm that a child hears is the heartbeats of his mother. So, our first relationship is with our mother. Then the second relationship that we come across is our dad, our father. Now, as we are born for the first time, isn't it? We are born for the first time in this body. Similarly, they have also become parents for the first time. They are not professional parents. They also have become parents for the first time. Therefore, we are also first time born, they are also first time parents. And therefore, we have to understand that out of their love and security for us, they at times overdo the things. See? And when they overdo the things, we as children start revolting. We don't like being told, do this, don't do this thing. And once the revolt develops in our system, then only for the sake of revolt, we start behaving the wrong way. Therefore, the first relationship that we have to understand and patch up is the relationship between us and our parents. See, we are extremely lucky to be born in India, where there is something called as mother and father to the same child. This happened in North Carolina. A small girl, a Gujarati house, I stay with them. That girl is from your Ahmedabad only, and she has two daughters. The second one, when she came one day home, and she came and she was so angry with her parents, and she said, "Hey guys, please tell me, really, don't bluff." So they were surprised why she is so disturbed. So she said, "Tell me which of the two of you is my real parent." So they said, "Both of us are your real parents. It cannot be. In my school, nobody has two parents. How come I have? I am abnormal." Imagine. What a great luck that we have. Therefore, for any reason, nothing can justify that we become revolting in our relationship with our parents. They are the one who will be with us throughout our life. Nobody, no friend, no nothing will come to your help. First principle. And therefore, it is necessary that we keep our relationship in a most wonderful and loving manner. First relationship. Now the second relationship, when you start growing, then you are, suppose in class 3, 4, 5, that type of friendship doesn't make any difference. But once you start going in class 5, 6 onwards, then from your age of, let us say, 11 or 12 onwards, so 12 to 19, this is the most dangerous age for every human being. We are unable to cope up with all the changes which are happening outside, which are happening inside, which are happening in our relationship. And as a result, we start mistaking and misunderstanding our own parents. And then we think, I know everything. Who can teach me? And as a result, we gather around us such revolted people and we call them as friends. And a friendship in your age is not a real friendship. It is only the physical attraction. The boy has a physical attraction for the girl and the girl has a physical attraction for the boy. And that we call, oh, he is my very good friend. It's nothing like that. Be practical in life. See? Otherwise, you will destroy yourself. One of the most important things is we have to protect us from ourselves. There was one air hostess from British Airways. So I travel a lot, so she was known to me. One day she came to Bombay and she said, Swamiji, you have to come for my marriage. I said, look here, that day I am not available. But after you get married, you come and meet me, come with your husband. So she came. And when she came, I had one Rudraksha in my hand. So I said, okay, take this. What do? I say, you tie it around your neck. Then you do it. I said, okay, I took the black thread and tied. Then, now what is the blessing? I said, blessing is, may you protect yourself from yourself. So when I said like this to her, what kind of funny blessings, Swamiji? Nobody gives such a blessings. I said, remember, our real friend is we ourselves. Our real enemy is we ourselves. The enemy is not outside. The enemy is this uncontrolled mind. The mind is taking us for a ride, goes on projecting and imagining the things. And to protect us from ourselves, it is necessary that we are under the shelter of someone who is elder and our well-wisher, and that could be none other than our parents. Therefore, when you are in your school, colleges, yes, you mix and be friendly with everybody, but don't get lost in becoming a friend to a friend. Now be very attentive. This happened in Uttar Kashi, Himalayas. I was having a camp and there were about 60-70 girls from Vellam Girls School, Dehradun. You must have heard the name. So, we were having a camp and one day I was standing somewhere, two girls came. Swamiji, she is my very close friend. The other one, she is my best friend in the whole world. I said, very good. Swamiji, we want to take a picture with you. So one girl came from this side, I said, no, I don't want to be a haddi in the kebab. I said, I'll get away, you take photo. No, we want with you. I said, look here, principle, we should be friendly with everybody, but don't carry the load of a friend on your head. Don't tie yourself down. And this we don't understand in this age. And we start imagining, oh, he loves me so much, she loves me so much. There is nothing like love, Lou. Please understand. Protect yourself. If you don't protect yourself at this age, throughout life, other than regrets, nothing is your lot. Then life becomes only a life of a vulture. You know what is the life of a vulture? It soars high in the sky. But where is the attention? All the time, where are the dead bodies? In the same manner. Instead of achieving something great in life, we start leading a disgusted life of any ordinary, useless, unproductive person. That is not our lot. You are some special children. So what is that we should protect us? The so-called friend. The moment you come to know that here is a chance that I may derail from the goal of my life, then we are to be extremely alert that we don't get lost in that. This is the second relationship that we come across. The third relationship that we come across in addition to friends, etc., is when we are getting ready to join any job or any company. See, friends, remember, we have got two aspects in life. I was talking in Gandhinagar on the first day after I spoke to you. I went to Gandhinagar. In that Patel institution I was talking. Success and fulfillment. That was the topic. So when I was talking to them about success, what is the success? Success has got two aspects. Like our life has got two aspects. What are the two aspects of our life? We live in the outer world as well as we live in our inner world. Isn't it? We have got good house, nice car, good parents, prosperity, everything is there. That is our outer life. And what is the inner life? Oh, I am feeling very lonely, nobody talks to me, what should I do? There was one girl where I met her, recently 2-3 months before. She came and she said, Swamiji, girl, no, it was a boy probably. Yes, boy. In Varanasi, yes. In Varanasi he came. And he said, Swamiji, please guide me. I said, what for? See, in our classroom, nobody is friendly with me. I am isolated. I feel left out. And whenever I try to go and mix with the people, they just reject me. And as a result, I feel so lonely, depressed, dejected. I have got everything. Very good parents, extremely good business my parents are running. Money is no problem. I have got my own car. Everything is there. And yet, I am all left out. I am feeling lonely. Why people don't like me? See, friends. So our life has got two aspects. One is external aspect. Whatever you have, it's okay. But more than what you have externally, what is important is how you are inside. See? Like if you see in the Western world, hey, this girl, you sit from this side. I can't see you. Good. So, then I can see who is sleeping and who is not sleeping. So, in US if you see, today also, yesterday also, every day school, college, shooting and killing themselves. Do you call it as a really fulfilled life? Now why this happens? This happens because externally they have got everything, but internal poverty. That internal poverty should be taken care of. And this can happen only if you rectify and correct your relations outside. And therefore, let our external relations do not disturb our inner peace. Please remember one important principle. anything that disturbs you is worthy of rejection. Nothing can justify that any person, any event in your life is disturbing you. No. Refuse to get disturbed. Then alone your inner quality will remain at peace. Therefore, what is the success? Success is external prosperity plus inner peace. These two things together makes a perfect success in life. See? I will give one or two examples to make this point. In where it happened, Washington or somewhere, I was staying with very established, very successful. He has got one or two or three children. Everything is perfectly all right as regard external prosperity is concerned. A huge bungalow, not apartment, huge bungalow. About 2 acres of garden around. 2 acres of garden. Can you imagine? Every child has got his or her independent car. Everything independent. Yet, there is no peace either in the house or in their minds. Money is not problem at all. Because when you take care only of the external world and don't take care of your inner quality, nobody can help you. Suppose you are going somewhere with a load on your head and you are tired. Somebody can come and help you carry your load, is it not? But if you are hungry, can you tell your mom, Mom, I am not in a mood, but I am very, very hungry. Why don't you eat on my behalf? She will eat. But our hunger will not be satiated. Similarly, if I imagine, Mom, I don't like this quinine, it's a very dirty medicine. Why don't you take on my behalf? She may take also, but our malaria will not go. In short, we have to live our life. Nobody can live for us. There is no proxy in life. We have to live our life, we have to die our death. Nobody can help us. And this aspect of our personality is inside. So how the inside is created? Inside is created by our interactions outside. How do we interact outside? See, yesterday I went to your Maninagar and there we had a talk. Today also I am going and the topic is Jaki Rahi Bhavana Jaisi. How you decide to look at the world. If you decide to look at the world, oh, this world is very dirty, very bad, your experience will be different. So, our external world is created according to our inner quality. See, friends. And the inner quality is determined by our external relationship with the people and with the things. So first we are taking the people. So first the relationship with our parents that we are introduced. Second is the relationship with the friends in your school days. And then comes your relationship with the world where you are struggling to achieve success. And in that struggle you forget your inner peace, your inner poise. Then as a result, we are successful and prosperous and comfortable and luxurious outside. And inside, luxuriously miserable, comfortably disgusted. Because that is what we have inside. Therefore, friends, always remember this principle. When you interact with anybody or anything in this world, keep your eye on what is happening to your mind. Always. You must have seen this. You go somewhere in a window shopping spree and look at something and go ahead. It won't disturb you. But you are going and there you see a big board. 95% off. Oh, 95%. And then you go and say, what is that? And the tag which is hanging on that object is such a way that you can't see the price. It is seen from inside. So you go inside the shop. Oh, original price 25,000. Now 50 rupees. Is there any fool to sell like this? Because both the prices are printed by him only. He only writes 25,000. He only cuts and he says 50 rupees. It cannot be. Yet, when we go and see that, oh, how nice it is, see, I will be saving so much of money. Then we come home. Mom, that particular designer's piece, I liked it so much. Can I have it? No, beta, you last week only you purchased so this. Oh, you never like anything. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. Started. This is how the world influences our mind. World can influence our mind when we give undue importance to the world. You don't give importance to the world will not touch you. If we give importance, we have to devalue. There was one lady, a wife of a retired brigadier, elderly lady, and she used to smoke a lot. So, when my lecture was over, she had come. She came. She said, Swamiji, I want your help. I said, I don't give money to anybody. I don't practice charity. No, not money. I want your help. I want to stop smoking. I smoke a lot. If you tell, I will stop smoking. I said, why should I tell? No, please tell. I said, I will not tell. But why? I said, because when you smoke, you look so beautiful. And when you smoke and walk, I am reminded of the old steam engine going. So you look very good. And there is a fragrance coming out of your mouth because of the smoking. Oh, it is so nice. And the most important thing, you are supporting those poor farmers who are cultivating tobacco. Therefore, you are a really caretaker of all those people. Oh, great, keep smoking. And one of the most benefit of smoking is your lungs remain always warm. See? And the smoking also does a great job that you save a lot of money. Swamiji, you are sarcastic. I said, I am not sarcastic. I enumerated the facts about smoking. But why don't you tell me? I promise you, you tell me once I will stop smoking. But I say, I don't want you to stop smoking. Continue. Because it doesn't harm me. Why should I tell you? No, please. I said, look here, Mama. Almost, 65, 70 years old lady. I said, Mama, look here. When you started smoking, that time did you come to me? Swamiji, no, this is my first cigarette. Will you please inaugurate? Did you come to me? No. If you have started smoking, you have to stop. Discover your inner strength. Not because somebody said I stop. No, you can do it. Therefore, don't depend on outside world. So two things we are seen. One is, let our relations with the world not destroy our inner peace. Let our relationship with the world not destroy our inner equipoise. And when our inner equipoise and peace is maintained, then alone the best in us can surface. See? If you are standing near a bucket of water and you look into that bucket of water, you will see your reflection, is it not? Suppose in that bucket of water, you have added this much quantity of cow dung and mixed it. In that water containing the cow dung, can you see your reflection clearly as in the clear water? Further, not only you added cow dung, but the bucket is kept on a vibrator. So constantly it is moving. And then you see your reflection. Will it be perfect? Exactly this is what happens. Our body is the bucket. And mind is the water. In that mind, the water, when the cow dung of the worldly things is mixed up, we can't see our own beauty. And when this bucket of water containing the cow dung of the worldly things is constantly agitated, then the inner peace and beauty cannot surface. On the contrary, if we are steady, mind is no more carrying the load of the friends or the enemies, objects, places, people. The mind is absolutely immaculate, clean, undisturbed. In that mind, wisdom comes out without efforts. Disturbed mind is a source of all the problems. And a mind at peace is the source of all solutions. In short, disturbed mind is a problem. And mind at peace is the solution. Many of you must be suffering from this problem that the mind doesn't cooperate. I want to study, but somehow I just can't want to. I'll tell you one event which happened in Delhi about how many? 10 plus 8, 18 years before. There was a Bengali boy. And his mother used to teach in a school and she knew me very well. One day I casually asked, I said, Mama, how is your son? Swamiji, I wanted to talk to you about that only. And what happened? My son and my husband, they are constantly fighting. What should I do? I said, give danda in each hand and watch, take a video. No, you don't make fun of me, what I should do? I said, what is the reason? Why they fight? My son has failed 3 times in BSc final. 3 times he failed. Naturally, my husband is angry. And the son said, what can I do? I just can't do it. So I said, okay, if your son is free, send him to me. I was having a nice place in Delhi. So I said, hey, come stay, we'll have fun. So we used to watch cricket match and some, nice your Discovery channel, some beautiful things. Google a lot, discover new things. And slowly, in 3-4 days' time, he became very close and opened up. I did not talk to him anything about what he did not have interest in. Then one day he said, Swamiji, I want to ask you my problem. I said, what is the problem? You are such a young, nice boy. You cannot have any problem. He said, no, I have problem. What is that? Me and my father fight every day. And I understand he is right, I am wrong. I said, something great. What is your problem? He said, my problem is, Swamiji, when I am going anywhere, suppose I see a girl, then I am gone. I don't know what happens to me. I will be following her for the whole day and up to 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Wherever the girl is going, I will follow. And then at 12 o'clock or so, then I come to senses. I come home. And in this manner, every day, I don't know where I am going, what I am doing. And it is not limited only during the day, etc. Even in writing the examination paper, I am writing the paper and sometime when I look somewhere, she gone. I can't continue further. And this way I failed 3 times in BSc. Very bright student. What should I do? I am unable to contain myself. I said, first of all, 2 principles I will tell you. I don't discuss and I don't argue. No discussions, no argument. You want to get out of this problem or not? Yes, I want to get out of the problem. I said, do then what I tell you. So, I told him something. He did it. And he came out of that problem. And thereafter, when he got his first salary, he was appointed in an international, company. Very fat salary. So when he got first check, he came to me. He said, Swamiji, this whole check and my whole life is yours. You have really saved me. How I was destroyed. What was the problem? Problem was not outside. Problem was inside. Because when you interact outside, what is happening inside, we are not taking care of, friends. And all these happenings happen only because of a wrong relationship. I tell you what is the meaning of wrong relationship. There was one lady in Bombay, she came and told me, Swamiji, the world is very bad. I said, Mama, I did not create the world. Why do you complain to me? Go to God and complain. Unnecessarily destroying my morning. No, please help me. What happened? My neighbor, she is very bad. I said, there is no neighbor who is good. Next. What next? You know what happened? This morning she came and she gave me sweets. Do you know why? I said, I don't know. Because her son came in the merit list in the CBSE. I said, then what is wrong in that? If my son will come in merit list and if you are my neighbor, I will give you also sweet. It is natural process. You don't understand, that's why you are Swamiji. I said, okay, then tell. What I have to understand? Then she said, it is not that she gave me sweets for that purpose. She knew my son has failed 4 times. Therefore, to tease me, to hurt me, she came with the sweets. The Krishna, Rama, Govinda. Why do you think in that light? Now see, that lady, her relationship with her son and her relationship with her neighbor was the cause of her becoming miserable. If some other child had failed, not her son, what she would have said? She would have become a philosopher. If everybody passes, then who will fail? Never mind, somebody has to fail. But when it is my son, then it becomes a tragedy. See, friends, in the same manner, don't get caught up into this binding of friend or enemy. Be friendly with everyone around you, wherever you are. And when you go, clean your slate. Don't keep anything hanging on the mind. See? As a result, what happens? We are able to remain in the utter present all the time. See, I have been talking for last 40 minutes. Now don't tell the answer loudly. Keep the answer in your mind. Out of 40 minutes, how many times you have gone away from the class? Huh? Because now also I am not here. See, our mind is never with us. Therefore, we have to be alert that is the mind available where we want? If the mind is not available to us, we cannot. And this is what is the real success in life. External world, when we interact through any relationship, should not create a turmoil in our mind. This is most important. Because ultimately what we are seeking in life is peace. See? And when we are sleeping, deep sleep, snoring away. See? Those people who sleep with a snore, that is called as deep sleep. Oh, he is in deep sleep. How do you know he is in deep sleep? He is snoring away so loudly. Grrr, grrr. You know it is called as sound sleep. Why? Because sleep is for the person who is sleeping. Sound is for the people around. So sound and sleep both. So now this person who is sleeping, that time he doesn't have anything. He is neither man, woman, young, old, rich, poor, educated, uneducated, healthy, unhealthy. None of these things have. And yet he is at peace, happy, is it not? Therefore, the real joy, my friends, is not outside, either in the objects or in your relations. You are the source of all joy, all happiness. And this we can discover only if we are not influenced by our relationship with the world. So take care. Let relationship not spoil your inner poise. For that, two things try. Never give a promise to anybody for anything. Never give any promise to anybody for anything. And second, most important thing, don't swear by anything or anybody. By God I swear, I love you. Forget about that. See? When these two things you do, you have liberated yourself from the clutches of your own foolishness. Otherwise we say, no, but I have given a word to my boyfriend that I will come, and if I don't go, will it not be cheating? Will it not be hurting? Forget about all that stupidity. Protect yourself. See, we are our enemy, we are our friends. Those who cannot protect themselves, can they protect others? Once I saw somebody drowning in the river. So I said, hey, poor fellow drowning, let me save him. So my friend asked me, but Swamiji, do you know swimming? No. Then how will you save him? No, I will give him company to die. First, you have to learn how to save yourself. Then you can save the world. And this is the time, friends, in your life. Protect yourself from yourself. Nobody will come to your help in life. This is how our relationship in the outer world should not destroy the peace in the inner life. How do we do this? This we'll do in our meditation session after your cup of tea. Through another technique like yesterday we did, we do something else. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we are able to separate ourselves from any issue, then our perception becomes different. It is something like this. You are sitting in a train and the train is moving. And you look outside the moving train. Don't jump. Look outside the moving train. You will come across 3 types of different perceptions. Just nearer to the train, the trees, everything, stones, road, will be running in the opposite direction with the same speed by which our train is going. Clear? If you look at a distance, there is one particular point. When you focus your attention on that particular point, then you come to see that the point is stationary and you are only moving. And if you go beyond that point, mountains, stars, sun, etc., then you come to see that those mountains are running along with your train, is it not? So we see 3 perceptions. And these 3 perceptions are valid when the train is moving, is it not? So what you are seeing, is it actually happening? It is not happening. But if you are told that see, the road is not running in the opposite direction, the mountains are not running along the train, we will not agree. Come on man, I am seeing clearly, how can you say no? Okay, we will do another experiment. What is that? Now jump from the running train and see what happens. All that movement that we were seeing, will it be seen? Clear? In the same manner, when things are happening in our life, if you are able to stand apart, your perceptions will be different than when you are in the things. This is what is called as discovering your inner strength and sorting out your relational problems. The story I was wanting to tell you yesterday about that Gujarati girl. She happened to be in class 12, a Bombay girl. And it so happened, one morning when she got up, her both legs were paralyzed. And when she wanted to get out of the bed, her legs are not cooperating. So she shouted, "Mom, please come see what happened." And then mom came and she was unable to get up, lift her own legs, and naturally started crying. Doctor, everything done. 3, 4, 5 days, she said, she was in a most miserable, pathetic condition. Then she said, how long am I going to continue like this? I can't continue throughout my life as an invalid, miserable one, depending on somebody for a mercy? No. So she tightened her belt as if, and has given her exams, 12th standard, passed very well, and then went to UK, did her graduation, post-graduation in US, and then she was engaged in some multinational company, and on the wheelchair, she is trotting the globe. And you look at her eyes, such a confidence, such commitment. Otherwise, normally what happens, देखो मुझे भगवान ने कुछ दिया नहीं, कुछ खाने को दे दो. Don't lead such a disgusting life. Be your master. See? Never accept any charity from anybody in the world. Earn, deserve. See? Then your real asmita, the joy of your being, can be experienced. And for that, we require 2-3 important qualities in us. One is the inner strength. Inner strength, you have to scratch it out. It will not come just like that. See, there is a lamp post made out of brass. It was so dirty. So when I saw in the temple, I said, hey, why don't you clean? No, Maharaji, it is like that only. I said, shall I clean? What will you do? It is like that. I said, let me try. Then I took, the brasso and, nimbu and everything and worked on that for about half an hour. Big post like that. And when it was clean and shining, that Panditji said, oh, it is so bright, we have never seen it like this. We have always seen it dirty. Now, when I applied the brasso or any acidic chemical, what has happened? Has that acidic chemical or the brasso created the brightness? No. Then the oxide which was covering the inner shine, that was dissolved. And the inherent brightness automatically came out. In the same manner, my friends, we all have that potentiality, that greatness. It is covered by the oxide of wrong relations, wrong interactions. And then we are disgusted, frustrated. See? Therefore, friends, bring it out, the best in you. It is possible. For that, we have to practice stand apart from any given situation. See? When we stand apart from any given situation, our perceptions are totally different. Then, when we are in the situation, then perceptions are different. So, we have to be in the situation and yet out of it. And then see, your vision will undergo tremendous change. And when our vision changes, our interactions change. When our interactions change, our experiences change. And when our experiences change, our quality of life changes. And this is possible for every one of us. Yesterday we have seen, when we remain steady, properly seated, didn't you experience that the body is just kept like that? And if we are able to be 24 hours in that mood, the body cannot be a burden for us. Today what happens in the morning? Oh, I don't want to get another 5 minutes. Because the body is riding over us rather than we riding on the body. Imagine, instead of you riding on the motorcycle rides on you. What a fun it will be for the motorcycle. In the same manner, you have to keep this machine as our servant. Then there is a joy in life. Or else we become slave of 3 enemies. Enemy number 1, laziness. Laziness is the worst enemy in our life. See? What is the meaning of laziness? There is no interest in anything. Let us go for a walk. What is there to go for a walk? It's okay. I'll walk inside the room. But the room is small. No, I'll walk only mentally. Laziness. To break the laziness, what is required is physical exercise. See? They have to spend some time doing some physical exercise. In addition to exercise, develop some kind of physical hobby. Gardening, cleaning, washing. It is such a joy, I tell you friends. Whenever I get opportunity, I do wash my clothes. I iron them. And it is such a joy. The clothes are crumbled and all that. You take them out and put them on the table and then move the iron box. Everything becomes so perfect and so clean. Such a joy in creation. See? Discover joy in small little things. Your laziness will go away. Second is nidra, the sleep. In your age, you should have maximum say 7 hours to 8 hours of sleep is enough. Not beyond that. And if that sleep you take in a proper manner, you will not feel drowsy or off mood during the whole day. If your sleep is good, you are healthy. If your hunger is good, you are healthy. These are the two parameters of a healthy body and mind. When the mind is healthy, you can sleep in no time. But if the mind is too healthy, it sleeps even in the class. I am not talking about that. So, this is one health of the mind, and the second health is that of the body. Your hunger is perfect. Then the third and the most important problem, the enemy that we have, is the habit of repeating the same mistake again and again and again and again. If we cannot learn from our mistakes, who can teach us? See, we all have gone through one experience. And the experience is we touch fire sometime during our childhood. We got burnt. So we learned that the fire burns, isn't it? And therefore, whenever there is fire around, that knowledge, that wisdom is with us. We protect ourselves. In the same manner, if we have learned from our experience that whenever I became friendly with somebody, for a few days the friendship continues and then something happens and then I feel very bad and that fellow is enjoying and I am suffering, then you have not learned anything. See, change your standpoint, your life will be different. One example I will tell you, this happened in Washington. I was having my camp in a nice garden, beautiful garden. There was a place we used to have a lecture and meditation, and about 1 hour we used to have individual counseling. So I said, we'll take a walk and you talk to me on the way. So there was one American white lady, and she said that, Swamiji, I am so and so, and I have 2 daughters, and one day my husband just walked over and he went. He left me. And I got so disgusted. I had not done anything wrong to him. Then she started crying. Then after her all that gush was over, I asked her, how is he now? Oh, he is enjoying and I am suffering. I said, do you know why he is enjoying and you are suffering? Because he has rejected you. You are a rejected stuff. And he is the one he has rejected. So he is a winner. Friends, before the world rejects you, you have the courage and the wisdom to reject the world. See? But we are not able to change the standpoint. This is what should I do? I said, now you teach yourself that he has not left you. You have kicked him out of the house. And take a proper stand and see what happens. But Swamiji, I said, don't discuss. You try this, see what happens. Okay, I'll try. But I said, don't cry. Just do it to yourself. No, I have asked him to get out of my house. He was a problem. I thrown him out. And she probably tried. After 1 month, I got an email. Swamiji, do you remember I met you and I told you this thing and you told me this thing, and I am very happy to tell you now I am perfectly all right. So what I have done? Nothing. Only change the standpoint. And what is the changing of standpoint? Learn first of all to remain outside the problem. You cannot remain inside the problem and solve the problem. It is not possible. Therefore, we have to learn the art of separating ourselves from our body, and then you see what are the experiences. See, when I look at her as a body, my interaction will be different. When I look at her as a student, my interaction will be different. When I look at her as a friend, my interaction will be different. When I look at her as an expression of the divine reality, my expression will be different, is it not? So how we look at the world, that is in our hands. And for that, we have to learn this art, to stand apart and be able to observe the world without getting obsessed or influenced by the world. One day in Goa, I was with some of my friends, and on that boat, a riding boat, we had a lot of fun. And when we came out, parked the boat there, and when we came on the beach, I was doing like this. So my friend said, Swamiji, what happened? I said, see, the boat is moving. No? Naturally, I can't stop moving. No, you are not in the boat. But still the boat is moving. So how can I disrespect her? Poor one, she had given me such a good ride in the sea. Therefore, although I am not sitting in that, how can I stop from moving? Is it not a height of foolishness? In the same manner, something happens to the body, something happens to the mind, and we start dancing along with the mind. The mind is off mood, and I am off mood. The mind is ha-ha, and I am ha-ha. Are dumb, this is not the life. Stand apart. Learn that none of the changes in your body, your mind can really influence you. And then you will see the joy. Then you will be able to play. See? And to play this game of life is very easy, provided we do this first thing. Learn to stand apart from the body. The moment you stand apart from the body, this world cannot touch you. Like in the sleep. Now I'll give you some basic data. Yesterday we have seen something with reference to body. Today I will tell you something with reference to the prana, the breathing. When you take an envelope and you have to fix a stamp, now this is almost outdated because of the email. Hardly anybody writes a letter and posts it. Very rare. So once I took an envelope and wrote an address on that and wanted to fix a stamp. So how do we fix a stamp? Take the stamp, put it on the tongue first, and remove it. And thereafter put it on the envelope and fix it. Keep it. I did like this once. And when I wanted to post it, I wanted to check it. And I found the stamp was pasted on a wrong envelope. Oh God, now what to do? So 20 rupees stamp, if I forcibly remove it, it is torn, gone. So what is to be done? I was contemplating. Then I said, hey, let me give this stamp along with the envelope, Jala Samadhi, put it in the water. And when I put it in the water, then the glue which was holding the stamp and the envelope together became loosened. And when it became loosened, it can be peeled off without any damage either to the envelope or to the stamp. Clear? In the same manner, our body and our mind, they are together by the glue of breathing. When somebody dies, what happens? The breathing stops. When the breathing stops, the mind and the body, they are separated. That is why when a dead body is put on the fire for burning, will the dead body say, "Jara dheere se laga na aag, garam garam hai." See? No. What is the reason? Reason is mind and the body, they are completely separated, is it not? So we can separate our body and the mind clearly under three conditions. Condition number one, compulsion. Compulsion means death. We have no choice. No, I don't want to die. Who has asked you a question whether you want to die or not? When the time comes, switch off. Over. Now the second time, when we separate the mind from the body, is under ignorance, when we are in deep sleep. When we are sleeping, snoring away, that time we are absolutely not identified with the body. And therefore, our experience is that of joy and relaxed existence. Second thing. Third thing, we can separate ourselves from the body without dying and without sleeping. That experience is called as meditation. Meditation is not a torture and a silent suffering. Sit down like this, close the eyes, and thereafter close all the lights. In one place, when I was conducting the meditation camp, one lady asked me this question. Swamiji, I went for such and such camp for meditation, and that teacher told us to switch off the lights when we started meditation. But you are not asking to switch off the lights. Why? I said, that I don't know. You ask that person. No, I don't know. I said, look here, I don't know, but I can imagine. What I can imagine? When the students are doing meditation in dark, no light, and when the teacher is sitting in meditation in dark, then both of them can go to sleep. Nobody will see each other. Why should we do meditation in darkness? Is it something bad? Theft is committed in darkness. Sleeping is done in darkness, not meditation. It is not something bad that we are doing. See, friends. Therefore, now, if we have to attain this, then we are neither dead nor sleeping, and yet we can stand apart and watch the game of life. You will see, you will always succeed, not get influenced by the ups and downs of life. Like the boat in the waters, going up and down. I don't have to do like that, no formality, wo kya sochege. Stand apart. Now, after this, now let us go into little bit of physiology. We all breathe 15 times per minute. Normal, healthy breathing. 15 times per minute. So how many times it becomes in 24 hours? Oh God. It becomes 200 and 1600 times in 24 hours. Out of that, 50% day, 50% night. So how much? 108, 100 times. Clear? You all must be seen or knowing that the rosary the people have, mala, it has got 108 beads. That 108 number has come from this. So, if we are breathing 15 minutes or 15 times per minute, then if we can reduce the number of breathing per minute, then to that extent, our mind and the body remain separate, and the body does not become old so fast. Faster the breathing, shorter the lifespan. Dogs and cats, they breathe very fast. Maximum 15-20 years. Rats, they breathe still faster, hardly 2-3 years. Not even that. And the tortoise, do you know how much the tortoise breathe? The tortoise breathe once in 4 minutes. This I came to know in Africa when I went to Kenya. In one zoo I was taken to see the things. So I was standing, there was a big rock like this, and they were showing me the snakes. Very beautiful snakes, I was watching like this thing. So that person told me, do you know where are you standing? I said, in Kenya. No. What you are resting on? I said, it's a rock. No, it is not a rock. Then it is a tortoise. So, up to my, this level it has come, almost 4.5 feet. I said, my God, what is the age of this fellow? Swamiji, this is 700 years old. See? Then it, triggered inquiry in my mind. How can the tortoise live so long? Then I Googled. And I found that a tortoise breathes once in 4 minutes. Means lesser the frequency of breathing per minute, longer is the longevity of life. This is how the breathing plays an important part in our life. Okay. Now, the third data, very important, please understand all this. We eat a lot of food whole day. Part of it is digested and assimilated in the form of making the tissues of the body and providing energy for life. And the part of it is rejected, which is not required, which is not suitable for the body. That aspect of the food which is rejected is matter, and as you know, matter stays in 3 forms. Which are those? Solids, liquids and gases. Solids we throw out in the morning when we go to toilet. Liquids go out through urination. But the toxic gases, which are the byproduct of the metabolism, what happens to those toxic gases? We don't do any extra effort for that. Therefore, those toxic gases keep on accumulating in our system, and they get deposited and accumulated in the joints. When you break your joints, see, has anything broken? Then what is the sound coming from? And when you break your joints, don't you feel relieved? So what was that? It is in these joints, everywhere, these toxic gases accumulate. And they start eating the heads of the bones. They start eating the cartilage in between. This toxin starts eating the synovial fluid, which is the lubricant in every joint. And this is how, when the people become old, then they have pain here, pain there, pain everywhere. And when I meet these old fellows, they will be telling me, Swami ji, pata nahi Bhagwan ka kya gussa ho gaya? What happened, Amma? Bahut pain hai. The knee is paining so much. What should I do? Then I ask, Amma, please answer my questions. What is that? Why God has given us eyes? Swamiji, am I a baby? I said, Mama, you please answer my question. Why God has given us eyes? For seeing. Yes. Why God has given us ears? For hearing. Yes. In the same manner, the knees are given for paining in the old age. Now, why the knees pain? is only because these toxic gases, they have been constantly eating the heads of the bone. The cartilages are damaged. The synovial fluid is absorbed, dehydrated, and as a result, all these things happen. Therefore, friends, it is necessary that as we have to go every day 2-3 times to toilet and urination, in the same manner, we have to remove these toxic gases from our system. It will not automatically happen. See, when you have got very high bowel pressure, do you feel comfortable? You just want to ease out. You can't hold anymore, is it not? In the same manner, these toxins are killing us, but we are not aware of it. And these toxins alone make our mind agitated. Wherever you are sitting, imagine there is a small stone below you. Small stone. Every now and then. Again after some time, what is it? Again it is poking you, is it not? Such a small thing. In the same manner, these toxins act as a stimulus. And therefore, there is uncontrolled thinking that is constantly happening in the mind. Who wants to think bad? But bad thoughts come. Who doesn't want good thoughts, but good thoughts don't come? Now what is the culprit? Culprit is these toxins in our system. Therefore, they are to be removed. And how do we remove them? That is called as deep breathing. Now when we do the deep breathing, what happens is we breathe fully to the capacity. Thereafter, we breathe out completely as if squeezing our lungs. And when you do it, maybe for about 10-15 minutes, all the accumulated toxins in our system, they are thrown out. And when they are thrown out, you start feeling light. And mind starts remaining quieter. And that mind is slowly separated from the body. And then our understanding, then our concentration, then our attention becomes something extraordinary. Therefore, it is a part of our own health program that we are able to achieve this. Now for this, I'll just demonstrate you once and then you all do it along with me. First of all, only listen, don't do it. And I'll show you so that you understand. You don't have to do it. It is only for you to understand. First of all, I'll breathe out by squeezing the stomach inside upward. And thereafter I'll breathe in, fill in the stomach first, then the chest. By stomach I mean the apical lobes of the lungs. And by the chest I mean the cardiac lobes of the lungs. But for our understanding we will say stomach and chest. So I first fill in the stomach, then the chest. And when it is fully filled in, then I'll breathe out from the chest by collapsing the chest and then breathe out from the stomach by again squeezing it inside upward. So that takes away complete air from the lungs. And when this is done extremely slow and completely deep, you will be able to squeeze out all the toxins from your system. Technically, this is called as Nadi Shodhanam, inner cleansing. Because there is so much of dirt, toxins accumulated as a result of the metabolic byproducts. Clear? Now I'll just show you and then you can do it. Sequence keep in your mind. this becomes one pranayama. If with this speed and this depth if you do, your frequency of breathing will be reduced from 15 per minute to 3 or 2.5 times per minute. And when this is done for about 10-15 minutes, all the accumulated toxins will be thrown out. Because every day we eat, every day there are toxins created, every day we have to do, and this must be done on empty stomach. After eating up to the nose, and then you start doing pranayam. If I can take prana inside, I could have taken 2 more laddu. I can't take. So have the stomach empty, not filled stomach. Therefore, morning when you get up, finish your morning ABCD and thereafter you do it. Then it will be easier to practice every day. Okay? Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.